Yes, 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 yes. Welcome back to 108 Dragons TV, baby. It's your host, Lemon 23, aka Lemetius, aka Right-Handed Zeus, aka fresh off that goddamn vacation, and I'm still here, full of energy. Yes, we got plenty of stuff to talk about. I got some notes right here, man. It's gonna be crazy. So we're gonna jump right into this. Competition is good for the gamer. Microsoft came out with that Xbox Game Pass, and Sony is trying to match it. You won't be able to download the games to your system like on Xbox, but they're going to add support for PlayStation 4 games. Sony, that's what I'm talking about, man. Match the competition. If you want to stay in the lead, you better match Microsoft, because they coming for your heads and they swinging baseball bats, aka Lucille at that ass. Now, in other news, I know some of you PlayStation fanboys are going to be upset with this, but on PlayStation Now on PC, they will have PlayStation 4 exclusives on PC. So don't say Microsoft exclusives are on PC. You ain't no goddamn PC gamer. Why do you care? But what that does do for the PC gamer is bring other AAA titles that they cannot get on PC, like Neo, like Uncharted, like Horizon Zero Dawn, like Forza 3, like Halo 5, like, must I keep going? That brings those games to those PC gamers, which, you know, my motto is this site is about the gamer. Don't leave no gamer left behind. That platform does not affect you. So, worry about your PlayStation 4 or your Xbox One. Welcome, PC gamers. Go get that Horizon Zero Dawn. Go get that Forza and Halo Wars and that Gears 4. Go out there and get those games, man. That Uncharted. Yes. We're a gaming community, and games is what we play. We don't play systems, we play games. So suck it up, stop crying. Now, we're going to get into this. This is bad news. Tekken 7 developers Namco Bandai would like to have PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4 owners to play Tekken 7 everyone online. Sony is throwing the block. They don't want to cross-platform with any other consoles. What does it matter to Sony if the Battlefield players want to play each other? I could see those great wars of PlayStation 4 owners versus Xbox One owners. You could do the same thing in Tekken. The developer wants to do it. They wanted to do it in Rocket League, and you stopped that too, which means you're monopolizing the decision of what the gamers want. One way you do good, and the other way you do bad. That's bad. Now, I was talking to a couple of my colleagues, and they was like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the Wii U version. It's the Wii U version. I told you, I played this at the Switch event, and I'm going to report this again. The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Edition is going to have new maps on top of all the old maps and a couple of new modes. Yes. Come to Lemon for that news, baby. I'm here for you. Now, that brings a great atmosphere to the Switch. I'm going to get into the Switch a little bit later. Now, I got a ton of news over here. It's been a long weekend, and I was working on vacation, even on a damn plane here. I beat that goddamn New York snowstorm, too. Now, this Friday, March 16th, Mass Effect Andromeda, for those EA Access fans and subscribers, like myself, we will be able to download Mass Effect Andromeda and get a weekend head start on playing that game. You get 10 hours, as usual, and when you buy the game in the store or digitally on EA Access, you get a discount And in the store, you won't have to come home and re-download it because you'll have the full game. That is this Friday. And in other news with Mass Effect Andromeda, it was reported that they have over 1,200 voice acting for 1,200 different characters. Damn, that's a lot of talking. BioWare, EA, you dudes always put a foot in ass when it comes to that series. And the game visuals is incredible. It's always a great story. The dialogue is always incredible. Kudos goes out to you guys, man. 1,200 speaking characters this time. Damn. I ain't gonna have no life the next couple months. Now, Scorpio rumors. Scorpio rumors. Everybody want to know what CPU. Is it Ryzen? Do they got a Vega GPU, which is the graphic card? Right now, we don't know jack shit. But what we do know is the CPU that is being specially designed for the Scorpio is paid for by Microsoft, and AMD will mass produce it. Several places do this. Intel is the main manufacturing company for Intel chips. People can design them, take it to Intel, and they'll manufacture them. Microsoft has designed their own chip in collaboration with AMD. That will be the chip. We don't know the capabilities yet. June 11th, your boy gonna be live streaming that to you, and that's what I do. And in other great news, Microsoft has announced that the Xbox Scorpio, I wish they keep that name because that name is legit, like the Neo for PS4. I like that better than the Pro. They said they're gonna have 4K recording built into the system and streaming. This is gonna be dope for them streamers out there because people who got them 1080p TVs will have it downsampled for more better quality. So when it's compressed on YouTube or Twitch, you will get a better visual quality because it's coming from a higher quality source. That is excellent. That's what we want. Higher fidelity. Now, another news. Let's get into this Nintendo Switch beatdown that I've been reading from last week, man. First, IGN, EGM, Digital Foundry, all these main sites are promoting the shit out of this system to get it in their studios to ridicule it later. Let's talk about what matters. Yes, it needs Bluetooth headset support. You don't have a 20-foot wire to plug into your Switch to talk to nobody or listen to it in your house because that's stupid. Let's talk about that's the stuff that matters. Let's talk about how the docking doesn't have a rail system so you can slide in your Switch without scratching up your goddamn screen. Let's talk about stuff that matters. But the goddamn kickstand, oh look, if I push hard enough, it snaps off. Who the fuck cares? Talk about meaningful stuff. Y'all doing a bunch of clickbait bullshit about stuff that don't even matter. The kickstand, you could talk about the screens getting scratched. You could talk about some of the defects they're reporting. And Nintendo, your customer service on the Switch support is fucking horrendous. It's horrendous. Y'all need to step it up. Y'all saying, oh, this stuff doesn't really mean anything. The system is designed excellent, but you do got some design flaws. You should have just put a headphone jack in the bottom of the controller, especially the Pro controller. Like the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One. Y'all not perfect, but y'all can come out with a new controller to fix these problems. Now, in other gaming news, Ghost Recon is top of the sale charts. It's knocked off For Honor, Horizon Zero Dawn, and the almighty Zelda. Now, I told somebody this game is going to appeal to the masses. It's a great game, fantastic co-op, but I didn't buy it because Ghost Recon is built on multiplayer, not co-op like Gears, which also has multiplayer. But just for the record, you drop that multiplayer content or more information, I'll go pick the game up because I would be happy to play with my community across all platforms. Now, this is sad news. Logan was depressing. It was depressing. I'm sorry. It was depressing. You can't kill Wolverine. Then they don't explain how he's really dying in the movie and not healing, but I'll let more people watch it before I tell you how it happened. They didn't explain that movie properly, but the movie was good. When they did fight, the action was ferocious. Got a little twist at the end, very nice. But it's depressing to see my man Logan go. In other news, I will be going to see Kong kick some human ass in Vietnam, because that's where they filmed it at. And that Wonder Woman is looking better than Batman vs. Superman. Maybe not better than the Batman parts, but overall, the movie is looking fantastic. And before I let you go, Rocket League has a new mode. It's getting ready to drop this month, and it's called Drop Shot, where you be fighting over the ball, same as before, got the scores thing. Looks pretty good, but you do something in the game and it drop out the floor underneath the players. It looks like a new exciting mode, and it's a free update, and it will be out in the next coming weeks. When I get a date, I'll let y'all know. That's all the news I got today. Don't forget, down in the descriptions, I got all the accessories you possibly need for your Switch, your PlayStations, at good prices, memory cards, everything. Hit me up at Twitter. I need everybody to hit me up at Twitter, because during the course of the day, whether I'm at work or not, I make sure I shoot out news when I find out. So if you want up-to-the-date information on anything you might know, or even have a question, you go to Twitter. I will be streaming this week on Beam and Twitch. I'm going hard this week. I'm home from vacation. Plus, we got a big-ass winter storm in New York. Shit crazy. It's raining. It's like hailing cats and dogs out there. But that's all the news I got for you today. I might be back today with another episode. But I'm out. Chill.